perceived as mediocre, but made like $300 trillion?
Oh, is Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart like, you know?
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? It's a stupid movie, but
Kevin Hart annoys the shit. I mean, I like Will Ferrell.
Mouth, you gotta answer this question. Oh, okay, he's got it. Did not act alone in the assassination of JFK.
Ryan.
What do you mean, Ryan?
I think we know. I think we know who the other party was.
Do you believe, this is a real NLSS question, do you believe any conspiracy theory?
Yep.
Okay, Cobalt, what conspiracy theory do you believe, Cobalt?
Man, it's a pretty controversial one.
Okay.
I think...
Here we go.
Don't let us pressure you if you don't want to...
I'm pretty sure that 9/11 wasn't done by terrorists alone.
Okay.
And that our government had some play in it.
Okay, I disagree with you, but I don't know enough to back that up at all.
I've seen way too many conspiracy documentaries.
Nick, would you like to weigh in?
I used to believe what Cobalt believed and then stopped believing that.
Okay.
Maybe I should read whatever you read.
There was too much talk about steel beams melting, and then people came around to the whole thing.
The steel beams, thermite.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember anymore what it was that changed my mind, but it felt like I was way too paranoid, and then I kind of saw clarity.
Maybe that's what I'm hoping that's what I am.
Mouth, do you have one?
Conspiracy theory?
Yeah.
Let me think.
Yeah.
This is a perfect background game, by the way, because you cannot look at it at all and still play it.
Correct, yes. What? 11% of people have older relatives who forward jokes via email?
Liars. Check your emails, motherfuckers.
That is crazy talk. Apparently Jackbox is 404ing as well here, but...
Oh my god.
Wow.
I don't know, I'm still pretty sure the Earth is flat.
Okay, that's just ridiculous, though.
Honestly, I don't really... Nothing comes to my mind.
Okay.
I'm like...
What about every premise for every world war we've ever had?
I'm pretty sure those are real. What do you mean?
You don't get the full... I mean, some of it was forced in other ways that aren't publicized, really. I don't know. Maybe I'm like the biggest conspiracist here.
Oh, is that a word? Conspiracist?
It wouldn't be hard because
like
I don't think I believe in any of them. But try me basically. The JFK one, I actually just don't know enough about it to know whether or not.
The angle on the grassy knoll or whatever, it was basically the bullet would have had to have curved to hit him, is what they were saying, from the point at which they found him. So there would have had to have been a second shooter, is what they were saying.
Or could it have been James
Magic
McAvoy.
bullet theory?
Yeah, it could have been James McAvoy.
It was Ted Cruz's father.
That shot John F. Kennedy?
Shot JFK.
I don't believe that Ted Cruz's father shot John F. Kennedy.
Okay, me either, but it's real funny anyway, for some reason.
That's like a crossover episode. I don't buy it. It doesn't make sense. I definitely do not think there are aliens at Area 51.
I wanted to believe that when I was a kid. Now I'm pretty sure that we would have known about that by now, if there were.
Oh, the soda vacuum.
No, not Ted Cruz himself. It's Ted Cruz's father that shot
Ted
JFK.
Cruz as a 4-year-old.
That would have been a whole different story. I would have liked to hear that too.
Jeez, I don't know, man. Like, Jack, give me some... Yeah, they're at Area 52, where you'd never look for them. Jack, give me some conspiracy theories. I had a really impassioned argument with my freshman year roommate about the moon landing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the moon landing.
He thinks he's an astronaut. So I was just like, I don't know if they did it, or
There's no wind on the moon, the flag was blowing.
Well, I was like, I don't know if they did it, or they didn't do it. And he's like, you don't understand. The sum total of energy required to fake the moon landing is greater than the amount of energy required to get a rocket to the moon. And, like, We didn't talk to each other for like 2 days after this.
You just need a good green screen. Like,
I'm not saying I was right. I was just saying I don't know enough about it to know whether they did or not. And he took a lot of
very adamant.
And I think he's probably right to begin with. That it was a little bit of an ignorant argument on my part.
How does fabric react to being in 0 gravity? And it's also not 0 gravity because you're on the surface of the moon. Right? Isn't there the smallest bit? Because otherwise you'd float right back away.
But it just seems like they're gonna come out with footage of a fake moon landing and be like, I just can't shake the feeling that we forgot something. Oh, the flag is flapping in the wind.
I love this. They hired Kubrick to fake the moon landing, but he's such a perfectionist, he actually sent people to the moon.
How would they would have to have like a big ass fan blowing to fake the wind too? They would have had to put thought into doing that. Like, oh man.
Well, there's another one that's good. Is they said they went to the moon, but the footage was bad, so when they came back to Earth, they made higher quality footage to use. Which I don't, you know, again,
That's
I wasn't
funny,
there. It's just a funny idea.
You know, there's that conspiracy theory that we're all made from pots of clay, and that every 13,000 years that a reptile species on planet X circles within range of our planet, and they come down and like enslave us and stuff.
I asked for conspiracy theories, though.
Yeah.
Not not provable facts. I've got them on video.
I've been waiting for the next one. I got my shelter all prepped. I got.
I hate the theory, and it's not a theory. I hate the stupid joke that Finland doesn't exist. Shit makes me so mad.
It's SeaWorld that doesn't exist.
They have a proud history, and yeah, Japan made up Finland. I'm making a joke that an entire civilization doesn't exist. You mad, bro? I'm not actually upset. I'm just like, it irritates me. If someone did that about America, there'd be bodies in the streets. People would be losing their minds.
I think
Belgium
we've lost a lot of
exist.
respect for ourselves lately. So
Yeah.
it's okay. We're working on it. It's a work in progress.
Why don't you guys, let's all pitch in money and we'll just build like a little communal cottage thingy out in the woods somewhere.
I love my country, you know, of course. But
It's an
yeah.
option. If
The
this whole
Katy
thing goes
Perry-
really badly, we could all just leave.
I would never live with you, and that goes for all of you.
I'm moving there. Let's go.
No, that definitely goes for me with Ryan. Fuck
Yeah, I would not. We're better off apart. It's like lithium and oxygen, dude. It's better to keep us separate.
You guys got
Otherwise,
any for
we're gonna
sale
burn the
signs
whole
around
place
you?
down. Well, yes, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, to be honest. Instead of quarter to or quarter of, what percentage of people say it's quarter till when it's 15 minutes before the hour? What?
I don't even
Yeah, I
know.
had to
I'm just
read
gonna
that a couple
click.
of
I'm just gonna
times.
click one and hope I win. Just like a standardized test.
29%. I would absolutely. Once I'm done with this Twitch thing, I never want to see any of you again.
Nice.
Not you, Cobalt. Except
Oh.
you're invited to special occasions, but everyone else, it's like a Bronn and Cersei situation. Or yeah, Bronn and Cersei situation. It's like we've been so intimate with one another that we should hide from one another. We know our deepest, darkest secrets and fetishes and
Oh man.
food preferences and, you know, inner neurological workings.
Yeah, we should have stopped before we said all those things.
I know, but it's so addictive to reveal your true self to the internet.
I'm going high on this one, boys.
Not LeBron.
I wouldn't send my food back if I wasn't satisfied with it, just because, unless it was like really bad. If I'm just like, oh, they got my temperature wrong, like, I'm like, all right, whatever.
I mean, we've been through this enough times that people already know this about me, but I have gotten the wrong entree and just never said anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's the soup?
It's like a surprise. It's like, oh, I didn't want this before, but all right, I want it.
Yeah, like, you know, the universe is gonna give me this dish then.
Does it really matter? It's all gonna end up as poop eventually.
It's all carbon.
Raw food for worms, man.
I mean, it's like you have to.
Well, then
commit
why don't we all
yourself
just
to
eat
this one
oatmeal every
entree.
day?
I wish, dude.
It doesn't matter. We'll just eat oats. The basic necessities to stay alive. Why even enjoy food? It's just matter going into your body.
I don't think I've ever enjoyed oatmeal, but I've eaten a lot of it.
It's good for you. Thank you, Nibwobbles.
Do
What the
people
hell?
consider to be their best physical feature? Butt, hair, breasts, smile, beard, legs, penis, eyes, face.
I mean, one of them's just a dead giveaway.
This was actually just the name of Hugh Grant's character from Cloud Atlas.
I feel like if you pick a gender-specific thing like breasts, then you're ruling out like all the other people. You know what I'm saying?
Who's gonna say penis though? As much as they want to, they're not gonna say it.
I say penis all the time.
Well, but if your penis is your best feature, that kind of sucks, right?
Yeah, I say
No,
cobalt
no.
penis all the time too.
If you get a dick pic out there, it could be the best thing for you.
Yeah, because
Well,
it usually does help your life in
A
general.
dick pic has never been the best thing for anybody.
Except for
I
Anthony.
don't know.
Yeah.
Worked out well for Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins is a dick pic?
What's
Well,
with all
now
the
Sir
Anthonys?
Anthony Hopkins because
Well, like
of it.
Anthony Foreskins.
You telling me the Queen saw his dick and thought it was so good he needed to be knighted?
I expect some dick pics of myself to arise one day, and when they do, I expect people to
Arise.
be impressed.
She plopped that sword on his shoulder, and then later that night he
Flop that sword, right?
That thing got around in my younger years, okay?
Hey, did I win?
You did win.
Hell yeah, brother.
You know we're living in the minus realm because Mal just won a Jackbox game.
Remember that time I joined Quiplash and then I won 2 in a row?
I do remember that, yeah.
No problem.
Nope. He's doing us a favor. No problem. You're welcome for beating you.
Would you rather have the world's best face or the world's best dick?
Oh man. Probably.
As long as
I
they're
mean,
not mutually exclusive.
you could be in porn and you could be like the bag face guy. You know?
You wear a
and then you'd be
burlap sack.
fine.
You're like
I
man
always wondered where that guy came from. The bag face guy.
I would say.
Does
I'm
this
gonna
map-
50-50.
Okay.
If you're a lady, does this also mean like the world's best vagina?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think having the world's best vagina doesn't matter.
Bag face also works in this situation.
Unless you're going from like a spike-covered situation to like a good one. I'm pretty sure it's like a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other situation.
But what what could be the best case besides being in porn?
Well, I mean, what is the best case for a vagina?
I think
porn.
we've got that ham sandwich tweet, basically.
Oh, you're going for like attractiveness. I was going from like a functional.
I don't know what
Oh,
best
I
means
see.
in this case at all.
Yeah. Is the best vagina the one that makes you come the fastest? Or the one that makes you come the most?
Yeah, because people have different preferences, but you could say that about people's faces too, I guess, but I don't know.
And some people choose manually to get a spike-covered vagina. They get piercings all over the thing.
Some people seal it up.
Yeah, dude. And
Oh
honestly,
yeah, you put the holes and stitch it together.
I support
Real
that.
weird. Cringe,
Keep
cringe,
that-
cringe.
Keep that bad boy locked away. Tie it up with a ribbon. And give it away as a Christmas present.
Tie it up with piano wire if you want. Whatever floats your boat.
What percentage of people consider themselves turtleneck people?
Oh man.
100%?
Higher.
You can't be bald and wear a turtleneck. It's weird.
Yes, you can.
You can't. Prove me wrong.
Put on a toupee. They'll never know.
Bald turtleneck does not work. I don't know what it is.
You can
Bald
be like
sweater in general.
partially bald though and pull off a turtleneck.
Yeah, if you got a horseshoe, you can rock a turtleneck.
Definitely.
Confirmed.
I've never heard of it referred to as a horseshoe. But,
well, you know, the Costanza.
Yeah, oh, I mean, it's perfect for explaining it.
The Gregor Mendel. Oh, it's a perfect question. What percentage of people have used bidets? Real talk, though, if you guys went bald, are you going to go Vin Diesel or George Costanza? But imagine,
I'm going to go wearing a hat.
Imagine George Costanza is fucking ripped, though.
My head is not attractive bald. It's like
Same.
oddly shaped, I'm guessing.
I got a bump on the back here.
I got a bump on the back of my head, too.
I got a bump. I got like 2 moles.
I got like a little
I have a mole.
triangle peak on the top of my head. Please let me
notice it.
Yeah, exactly, man.
You have to look down from above.
I'm worried that the little bump on the back would cast a shadow.
What?
If I'm walking under lights, it would cast a shadow underneath. That would be weird.
I also have a birthmark on my head.
You have a birthmark on your head.
It makes it made my hair blonde when I was younger in that spot, but now it's silver because I'm older.
Crawford, or are we talking like Mikhail Gorbachev?
It's like in the back of my head, to the right a little bit, like right above my neck. And when it's, I mean, yeah, people are like, "You're going gray here," and I'm like, "That's actually where my birthmark is. It used to be blonde."
Malf, you got any gravies yet?
In my facial hair on my right side.
Say, I just started to get some in the chinular region.
My chin.
Yeah, my chin too.
I got like the strands of red in the
Ooh,
chin.
yeah.
It's exotic, right?
Viking ancestry.
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah, Danish baby.
If you shave off like the ends when it's really short and you hold it in your hand, it looks like you got allspice.
Can we compare everything to spices and herbs?
Yeah, dude. I left something in the toilet today that looked a little bit like garam masala. What do you mean 18% of you have been to a nude beach? That is
that's
straight
bullshit.
I don't buy it.
That's who voted to say they have the best dick.
Damn it, I lost on that question.
Who's Gary Masala? I felt ripped off. You know, you look at an Indian recipe and it goes, use garam masala for this. It's a special spice. You know what garam masala means? All spices. It's like chili powder. Chili powder is an amalgam of spices.
I love Cajun spices. On my French fries.
French fries good. I like the Cajun turkey or Cajun chicken breast, like deli.
Yeah.
I would have had a spicy Cajun mayo and steak on my personal sandwich with some caramelized onions.
I'm going to raise a bit of a controversial opinion. I don't dislike it, but my ideal sandwich does not have steak on it because the texture leads to you pulling full pieces of steak out of the sandwich.
Yeah, I don't like having to chew those like chewy bits separate of the other bread and stuff.
If you're real good at ripping it, you can tear it with the steak too.
I mean, but you're running the gamble, right? If you're ripping really hard and then you pull with your teeth, you can pull like even more out.
I'm just picky about what kind of steak sandwich it is. You gotta make
Now
sure
that I
you
got
get a
my
good one that's tender.
I got my
Philly
tooth back.
cheesesteak?
I want to chew it all. I want to chew everything.
Tough steak for those sucks. Pork tenderloin would be good on a sandwich.
Oh.
Like gonna marinate the pork tenderloin and BBQ
Also, that's
it
why
up.
you get really thin cut steak. You don't have that problem then.
I'm with you, but all other meats just, you know, my ideal sandwich is like a seared tuna. It just like shears off no matter, like when your lips touch it, it's just like make a laser cut right here. Get a perfect cross section.
That's too ready to go. Like I want to put a little effort into it.
Yeah, save your stomach the hard work and, you know, have your mouth kind of like pre-cook it a little bit. I understand.
It's just the idea of using anything with my lips to like tear it apart is creepy to me.
I refuse to believe that more than a third of people wear baseball caps in public backwards.
Oh, I didn't vote in time.
I do like a good tuna melt. Oh.
I like turkey, bacon, ham with cheddar on like a croissant. I
Hold
like
the ranch.
toasted croissant. Maybe like a little bit of honey mustard.
Has anyone on the show had an authentic Philly cheesesteak? I have. I've been to Philly.
I have
Like-
not.
I guess if technically, then no.
I believe
really
that
like
authentic
Philly
means you've been to
cheesesteaks.
Philly and had one in the city of Philly.
Yeah, I've had one in my hometown, but I don't trust it.
It was good. I had no problem with it. I would eat it again.
Oh yeah, Philly cheesesteak is delicious.
I
Doesn't
hate the
it-
ones from Subway. I don't know.
Philly cheesesteaks use like melted American cheese, right?
Yeah. No, cheese whiz.
They use cheese
It's
whiz.
like nacho
Wait.
cheese.
And then
melty.
some people say like you're supposed to have, is it provolone, and other people say that's sacrilege.
Mm.
It's hard to keep up with like, but that's like the big thing is like the cheese that they use.
See, to answer this question, you have to be 30.
Yeah, which is why I don't put a lot of faith in this answer. Oh, 20%. God damn it.
What did I write? 22 or something?
18. So
Alright, that's pretty close.
You're right in there. I'm mad about it though. How do you end up playing a game of Truth or Dare after you're 30?
People
Yeah.
come over, you go to a bar, you come back with some friends, and then everybody gets a little tipsy, and then
gotta
you
be
never know what
single.
happens.
I thought maybe you were playing
Oh.
it with like high school seniors.
No, single or open-minded.
You're their
No,
college
you're
professor.
Probably playing it with Rachel Green and
Mm.
Monica Geller and
Right,
Joey
yeah.
Tribbiani.
How
Yeah.
old were they supposed to be in Friends?
They were actually 63 in the final season.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What?
I don't
What
buy
is
this. Anybody, I'll give you like 4% have not eaten brunch, and then I built in a 6% troll factor because I know people.
Wait, so if you're 30 years old, and you do the drunken Truth or Dare game, are
Yeah.
you going to the same places you do when you're in high school?
All I'm suggesting is that they're gonna make a movie about your life, and it's about you finally getting into adulthood. It's like a Garden State, Greenberg, young adult sort of Diablo Cody picture.
Diablo Cody. Is that
Oh.
a popular streamer of Diablo Cody?
When making a wish at a fountain, which coin denomination do people most often throw in and wish on?
Sacagawea $1.
You gotta put in a video for Canadian Big Brother. They brought it back. Because of all
I
the
saw
petitions. Gotta do a video, man. Get on it. I'll watch every day.
What is
I-
tuppence?
2 pence?
No, I said tuppence. The type of Tupperware?
Yeah, you throw it. It's actually Mike Pence's soul trapped in a Tupperware container. Who's throwing in $2 coins into a wishing well?
Like, €2.
$2.
If anyone has ever thrown $2 into a well, you can no longer complain about anything related to money ever.
Oh, it increases your
true.
odds of the wish coming true.
What do you mean?
Hell no.
It increases the odds of the
That's a
wish.
conspiracy
Yeah,
theory.
that's why I always throw
Oh.
in Benjamins. I'm just like, you know, it's a
Benjamins.
100% chance.
Man, that's paper.
If you throw in a toonie, that's 2% chance that it comes true. So, my wish is that I get $101. I throw in 100. It's all profit.
So is this why leprechauns always have full cauldrons full of coins?
I guess so.
People
He's
like
right,
you.
man. The rich just keep getting richer. All you do is wish for $1 million and then throw in 100. It's good to go.
I didn't know they operated on a percentage point scale like that.
Oh,
Yeah, well, that's-
man.
I mean, Wells, I mean, operated.
it's really good.
Benjamins.
You did say Benjamins, which was also great. What percentage of people prefer to use the big spoon instead of the small spoon when eating breakfast cereal?
What?
Oh yeah, I do that.
I always go for a big spoon.
Okay. Like,
Well, it depends if I use the big bowl or the small bowl.
Does it depend on the cereal you're eating?
they have different types of spoons for that?
I was kind of with Cobalt. I had to think about it for a minute and be like, there are small spoons.
Yeah, but I mean, I have like a uniform size spoon really for all my things. Unless I'm stirring a bowl.
Very,
I just want to
very
ask,
small spoons, so.
what's the point of a small spoon except for stirring?
Small mouth.
What the
Feeding a
It's-
baby,
yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
It's
Okay,
just
yeah.
less in the way of your teeth and gums.
Nah, they got special spoons for babies.
True,
Now
but
think
it's a
about it,
small
like-
spoon
There-
still.
You got two of them on your chest.
You go in with like a 45-degree tip on a big tablespoon, right? And there's gonna be like 30% of that is gonna make contact with your tongue or teeth.
What are you talking about?
Where if you cut it down to the small spoon, you're reducing the overall surface area, and the tip is gonna put you at a much smaller percentage. I
What?
rest my case.
I use the same spoon for everything. Not the same spoon, but the same size of spoon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It does the job.
Here's how I go. If there's any big spoons, I take a big spoon. If all the big spoons are dirty, I either do dishes or take a small spoon.
I need to do dishes. Shit.
Have you ever decided to do something else because the thing you needed to take out of the sink was dirty?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Sometimes we got these. Don't even start with me on these meals from the meal delivery service. It's getting too crazy.
Yeah, man. You do
Every
it, you're
time.
doing that still?
They're like, hey, it's a pretty convenient meal. It's gonna take a half hour. Actually, takes 45 minutes. And you need 2 pots, 1 pan, and 2 large mixing bowls. This is no longer convenient. You're trying too hard.
Mine forgot to send me a steak with my box, so
That's
we
a
nixed
real
them.
problem.
Yeah, we go to make the steak, and I open all the bags up, and I'm like, where is it? It's not here. And they like sent us an extra meal or something because we complained, but I was pretty much done with it after that.
Just get dishwashers.
I do have a dishwasher.
So what are you complaining about?
Well, I mean, it's just making a lot of dishes for something that's supposed to make our life more convenient.
What, being healthy?
Well, I'm just saying, it could be like, hey, here's 2 chicken breasts and some spices and like rice. Oh my God, it was.
I want to know the
70.
percentage. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm so mad.
I agree with that though, because who would want to be massive when they've seen how Godzilla always ends? When you could be tiny and run around and inside of stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, 1 inch is not tiny enough to be cool though.
It's tiny enough
That's
to hide.
pretty cool.
People can step on you by accident.
Yeah, but
maybe
that's like
for the-
Ant-Man size almost.
You still gotta be not an idiot if you're gonna
Well,
be small.
when you treat, you still have the same strength, though.
Oh,
you have right now.
like I understand, yeah.
Yeah, but it's more
Oh
concentrated.
fuck.
Like an ant.
What percentage of people have entered and finished full 26.2 mile marathons?
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna put that right there.
I think it has to be higher, but it shouldn't be higher by much. Marathon is no joke, man.
There's a lot of people. I'm just breaking down per capita 2% doesn't sound that crazy to me.
Yeah, you got it exactly correct.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So it's actually probably like under 1%, but then the troll factor buffed it up a little bit.
That's not bad though for troll factor.
Yeah, all things considered. In fact, that was basically like we just teared the scale for troll factor. We can now build in 2% to every answer.
Oh, that's nice.
My 72-year-old dad runs marathons. That doesn't mean running a marathon is easy. That just makes your dad twice as badass. That he's
that's
an
total
old man
badass.
and he's still running. Running a marathon is like running for 4 hours straight. That's the length of one Marvel Cinematic Universe film.
4 hours if you're bad at
He's 72!
it. Sorry, he's old.
Boom shakalaka.
There's a marathon they do in North Carolina, and it's like 3 full days of running through the mountains.
Yeah.
There was a documentary on it. It was wild shit. You should watch it if you can find it. Look up North Carolina Mountain Marathon. I don't remember what it was called anymore.
4 hours is also a really fast marathon. Yeah, I forgot. Well, there's that one guy, you know, Meb Khaleesi or whatever his name is. He runs them in like 10 minutes.
No, I was about to click.
I think you mean
Mouth Khalifa. 11%. These people hate St. Patrick's.